Needles Up Stitchers. I decided to make this dress. It is a new look pattern, and it's going to be using knit fabrics, which are typically things like t-shirts, stretchy cotton, usually very light, very comfortable, things that you can walk around the house in or go out in, depending on how it's done. You can always dress up a dress, I guess. Some accessories, makeup maybe, jewelry maybe, whatever. Or if you just want to chill out. I just thought I would let you all know a couple of things if you're new to sewing. I always go with the largest body measurement size. So if they have bust, waist, and hips measurement, if my largest measurement on any of those is a higher size, I go with the higher size. So in this case, I'm going with size 14. Much bigger than I would buy at the department store. It's much more strict as far as a real size routine. Most of the time they transcend through other patterns. It's very similar. I'm probably a size 14 in a lot of the others as well. Sometimes I'm bigger. Doesn't hurt my feelings. That being said, there is a guide on the back if you want to know if you have a good stretch fabric that would work for this pattern. They have something down here that shows you lay your fabric here, hold it down, and if it stretches to here, that's good. That means that typically you won't be able to see through the fabrics when you're wearing it. There's enough size comfortability built in that hopefully it should be good. So you would take a fabric like this, which is the one that I chose. You're going to hold it here, put your fingertip here, and make sure it can stretch to here, which it can. No big deal. So that's a good fit. And this is a terry, which has kind of been through it on the edges, which that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. Nobody will see that side. The other side is perfectly fine. Can't even tell. But stick with me. If you are beginning, make sure to use probably the biggest size just to make sure it fits, make sure it goes over you. If your waist is the biggest size and it goes up a size, then you really think you are, try that. Always test. I know that that can use a lot of fabric. I would practice if you're new to it. And practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes better. But when you pick your size, you're going to cut it out. Make sure to iron your fabric. I said fabric. I meant iron your pattern. But yes, iron your fabric too if you need to, if it's all wrinkled. But iron your pattern. If your pattern is wrinkled, it's going to be smaller than it should be when it's laid out. And that's actually going to make anything that you cut from that shriveled fabric or paper smaller. And your sizing will not be true. It's not going to work. It's going to be too small. Ask me how I know. So that being said, bear with me. I'm going to go ahead and get this cut out and hopefully iron tonight. Might even get it laid out and pinned. But I'll be back. All right. Have a good evening. Bye.